Hello guys, it's your boy Andy here, and today we want to do toenails transformation. Sometimes you find your nails that looks like this and you're wondering, how am I going to fix this? So let's do this. Make sure you cut the cuticles properly before you begin anything. Make sure you remove any dead skin by drilling. Then you are going to install few tips. Make sure you fix it at the tip so that it doesn't touch the infected area. The glue should only be on the nails, not on the infected hair area, I mean, because if you do that, it's going to trap some moisture and that's not going to favor you at all. So make sure you press it until it sticks. That's going to take some time, but it's important. So you're going to do that in all the toenails and except the pinky. The pinky one is usually like literally a skin. So what you're going to do is just mold it using acrylic. So after you're done with your installation, make sure you cut them to not too long and as well not too short. You can check underneath those nails there is no glue. So that's also important because these nails are now in recovery mode. Hence you want them as dry as possible. So after that, you're going to shape. Make sure you be gentle while shaping and don't touch the infected area with your file. So you're going to shape them and make sure you reduce to the length that your client wants, so that if you put them longer, your client is going to have problem wearing shoes. So this is important. I believe this is going to help few of you who are experiencing this in the nail industry, if you are sometimes meeting some clients with such nails. But let me advise you that don't use these tips in nails that are still infected with fungal. Okay, if they're infected with fungal, you're going to screw up, because that's going to worsen the situation already, because the fungal breeds well when there is moisture, and if you do that, there will be too much moisture underneath the nails, hence it will be a breeding point, hence the nails will still be infected, and that won't be good. So you're going to blend these nails with your natural nails so that they can fit. When you start doing acrylic or polygel, you make sure it's flawless, there is no bumps and there is no hindrance, hindrance on your project. So you're going to blend them and make sure you work underneath as well to remove any excess dust that might be sticking underneath. So when you're done, make sure you trim the remaining cuticles clean. Make sure you take your time and clean those cuticles, and those spiky filing, make sure you cut them down as well. Then you're going to pick a bead, one bead method, then you place it on your nails, and the way I've pressed it to let it settle, that is also important. And make sure the nails you're working with are also stable, they're not facing upwards, so that gravity can also help you. So you're going to fix that like that, and you have to be very gentle. Remember, liquid to powder ratio is also important here, because if you do a bead that is too wet, it's going to be messy. You are not going to be able to control it so that it can give you the result that you're looking for. So as you can see, I've molded that and it's becoming to look nice now. That is very important. And make sure you seal the free edge and the cuticle as well, so that during filing and drilling, you're going to have fun. You're not going to struggle in trying to fix it and trying to make it look better. So that's very important. It's key. You're going to repeat that in all the fingers. Remember, I've not installed tips on the pinky, because the pinky is literally just a skin, or like it's flesh, and you don't want your glue to land on the flesh. It's going to cause infection, or rather it can be painful when it comes off. So you're going to do that. As you can see, the liquid to powder ratio, very important, and you tap until you achieve that good result you are looking for. Very important. So that's how you're going to do this until you achieve a good result. And as you can see, this video is not forwarded so that you can see. If you're working with polygel, the better. Polygel is literally gum gel. Itakusaidia sana. It's good. And remember, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you recommend it to your friends. And if you're new here, make sure you like this video and you follow me on all social. My name is Andy and I run Andy's Beauty Spot. So that is key. As you can see, if I do a bead that has excess powder, I'm removing the excess so that I can control it better. If you use too much product, controlling of product is going to be very messy. So that's very important. As you can see, you just tap it like that. You don't have to be in a hurry. You tap it like that so that you can achieve good result. Yes, you seal it like that. Remember to be patient. Don't compete. Work with your own pace. Yes, after you're done, you're going to reduce the thickness by drilling. I like using 5-in-1 because it gives me a good result, and also it penetrates underneath. And remember, my nails doesn't have glue underneath. Very important. Usiache glue chini, itakuwa nono and it will cost you. If the nails are infected, it's going to cost you. Remember the pinky, I didn't put tip, I just molded it with acrylic. It's important you do that. So after you're done, you're going to level these nails and make sure you bring them back to shape, as initially they were square, they were properly shaped. So this is important. So after you're done, you're going to buff them and make sure you remove any ridges, any presence of bumps in your nails. Like buffing is going to help you with that. Make sure you do that to all the nails and both the sides of the toes. And underneath, make sure you clean it. Make sure the underneath, even before you wash this, make sure underneath is clean as possible. So after you're done, you can just wipe off the dust, and you can do a French, or if your client doesn't want any art, you can just do top coat, then you'll be good. But in this case, I want you guys to see how I usually do French on toes. It's important like that. You make sure you have that neat French and you seal it nicely and you have that crispy line. It's important. So that's how you're going to do that. And my client wanted some not even ombre, we call it some rainbow effect. So I used my powder pellets. I call them powder pellets. I don't know how other people are calling them. It doesn't matter, but you get my point. So she wanted some rainbow effect. Don't mind the dust. You're going to wash them, and before you cure, you make sure you dust them off properly. So you are going to mix those colors so that you can achieve that rainbow effect. Don't mind the dust, it's too much, but you are going to dust them off like I've done there. Then you apply top coat. Remember, the ones that are on the skin, don't bother, because you're going to wash. After washing, they're going to be sparkling clean, I promise. So that's, you make sure you seal the top coat properly and it touches the entire nail. There is no place that you should leave without top coat, because when you're going to wash, you remember you are going to wash out the dust and excess, and you're going to make sure your result is clean and neat, so that when your client wears the sandals, it's impeccable. Now this is the result. Make sure you subscribe on my YouTube channel and my Telegram. Thanks for watching. Peace.